Okay. All right. So we are saying that when we mention marketing, most of the times what comes to our mind is often high advertising. Is on it?
Yes, for me it was like that.
It was like that.
Yes.
Yes. But however, Magosana, marketing simayamba kupanga advertise. Marketing starts in a boardroom. Coming up with a plan. What should the plan be? A plan on how you're gonna carry out a research to identify zinthu zimene anthu akufuna. That's very important. Anthu akufuna chani? Anthu akufuna chani? And being able to come back home, ndikugabanga develop a product that will meet the needs of people. You know what? It is possible to invest so much money in advertising while leaving out a customer. It is very possible. It is very possible. So let's look at this. Let's look at this. This was in 2018. Look here. A woman collapsed in NBS Bank, poor ventilation and appalling customer care. So this is after a bank had advertised about their good services, etc. But somebody went into the bank and collapsed because of poor ventilation. Look at what followed. Look at what followed in that year. NBS Bank post 4 billion loss. Why do you think there were losses? Despite my adverts. Why do you think there were losses? Ndichifanya panali ma losses.
I think they failed to meet the needs of their customers.
And then as a result,
they lost.
Okay, as a result, my customers panalibe chifukwa chowapasira ndrama. Makosana, the only reason a customer will give you money, it's because product yako ikukumana ndicho sowa chake. Kumambira ababa even looking at your ideas. Moziwa, munango ganza, this seems to be cool. Ndikupanga kayogati chani. Kufusana ababa kunena kuti product imene mukupangayo. Mukupangira ndani? Anthu akuifuna chifukwa chachani product. Product anthu akuifuna chifukwa chachani. Titaukanika kuyanga. Tilimozeti? Are we together?
Yes.
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 Yes, we are
Yes.
together.
So
Yes,
marketing, it's not the product they have to up on Facebook. No. Marketing starts with knowing what your people look for. What people look for. And wakufuna cha. Marketing imayambira pamene. Marketing imayambira pamene. All right. What is the center of marketing? Listen to this place. 100% of customers are people. 100% of anthu amene mungalembe ntchito iniyo are people. If you don't understand people, you don't understand business. Meaning, musanapange product ineliyonse. Chinthu choyamba kuchita, chiyenera to understand people. To understand people. Anthu amafuna chani. And since it's about people, it has to be, business has to be a relational based. Internal relationship, timu yanu imene muli nayo, internal relationship, it affects your product. Relationship with customers affects sales. So in a business, you have got internal stakeholders. In marketing, you have got internal stakeholders, and you have got external stakeholders. Kubalansa zinthu ziwiri izizi ndi chinthu chabwino kwambiri. By internal stakeholders mutokhala inu da business partner anu kukhala pasi nkuona kuti tiye tizipanga mahewu. The question is akaguleni ndani mahewu. So the first place to start from, it's not tiye tizipanga mahewu. The first place to start from is anthu amafuna chani. And take a step further. Osati kuti anthu amafuna chani. Let's take a case study of mahewu. Mahewu azikoma motani. Mahewu amene anthu amafuna azikoma motani. Azikhala mochuluka motani. Azigulisidwa pa mtengo otani. Do you know this question that I've asked? We have addressed the issue of packaging. We have addressed the issue of pricing. We have addressed the issue of even quantity ya product yanu. Mene zifikira kwa anthu. So winning in marketing is centered at satisfying the needs of people. Bana James. James, tikuchotsanika chifukwa ni nthawi ya meeting. The meeting in the serious family. So tikuchotsana for that reason. Thank you. Okay, are we together? Colleagues, are we together?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is there any comment on what we have just shared? Is this helpful?
Yes, it's very helpful.
Okay, can you explain, Vanessa?
Actually, on the point where you say 100% of customers are people, 100% of customers are employees, I feel like majority of brands neglect the fact that people are going to be consuming their goods. And they neglect certain groups of people, because I can give an example of people who have diabetes. They are not able to access each and every food. Then they have to neglect certain type of things. But now, just because majority don't have it, people don't really create enough helpful things to such people. So I feel like the point that you're saying that we always have to think of the people first is something that should always be on top of our minds.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vanessa. Yes, anyone else?
I think for me, how it says 100% of customers are people and 100% of employees are people. I just feel like if you want to advertise your product, it also have to start with your employees, because I feel like those are the people who are going to advertise more about your product if it's really good. And also the other point, that internal relationship affects the product, because if your employees are satisfied with the product, definitely the other customers that you want to catch are also going to be satisfied with the product. I feel like it's all about people. So the people who are close to you have to be satisfied with whatever you are offering, so that at least they have to advertise to the other people as well.
Wonderful, wonderful comment. Any other thoughts?
I think just to add on to what Vanessa has said, it's in Malawi where they disregard other people's preferences. But when you go out there, you find they cater to other people's allergies. For example, some people have gluten allergy, but you find the same company making something with something that has gluten and the other thing doesn't have gluten. But we Malawians, we have that problem that we don't cater for everyone.
Wow, thank you for that comment. You know what, Abale? Even in this conversation we are having, this hackathon, I want you to go back and rethink. Is my business people-centered? Is my product people-centered? Can you imagine somebody who can come up with a product that uses that is made from soybean or maize, that considers the health of people who are diabetic? Do you know how much money that person can make? A lot of money. Because not many products are taking into account this class of people, this group of people. Remember, it's about people. If you don't know people, then you have neglected money. And money comes from people. All right, let's continue. So, how does one start a business? How does one start a business? Every business on earth, every business, what you call business, is born out of a desire to solve problems, to address needs, to address gaps, to meet people's needs. Any other business, telecommunication business, it was born to meet to address the communication gap. Ajamba gulitsa zikolopa aja, zikolopa, zimene ijayo inayambika chifukwa chonena kuti anaona kuti pali gap, anthu amati akamawirama misana ikumawawa. So business is born to address gaps. Business is born not just to address gaps, but to benefit and to improve their welfare, to improve their well-being. That's how a business is done. A sustainable business, a viable business. So, if business is born to solve people's problems, if your business is not solving people's problems, if your business is not addressing the needs of people, if your business is not improving the well-being of people, then you'll be out of business very soon. The only reason anthu atenge drama ndikugula chinthu chako ndichifukwa chonena kuti akufuna kuti kauma apanga mahewu, akamwa mahewu, they should quench their thirst, komanso apezeke kuti akutako ndithu. And it's for their health needs. You see that? So business wins when people smile. Can we unmute our mic and recite this word? Can we unmute our mic? Can we unmute our mic? Can we unmute our mic? All of us, let's unmute our mics. Can we recite this word? Business wins when people smile. Can we say it? 1, 2, 3, let's go. Business
Business wins
when people smile. I'm telling you, if you are able to make people smile, your business will win. If you are able to make people smile, your business will win. Why? Here's the reason. Who has the problem? People who have got a problem. Who has the problem? It's people. And those people are called customers. They are called customers. Who identifies the problem of people? Who identifies the problem that those people have? It's your business, and your business is made of people. Who develops a solution to the problem? It's your business. And when we talk about your business, we mean you, people. Who delivers the solution? It's your business, and it means you, people. Who receives the solution? It's your customer, people. Who is satisfied with the solution? It's you, people. So it's your customers, people. So it's business wins when people smile. What are your thoughts on this? Any comment on this? Business wins when people smile. Any thoughts? Joseph Kachia? Lillian? James, Matilda Ndovi, Memo Lembawala, anyone can start?
Okay,
Yeah.
let me start.
Okay,
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
okay. I just wanted to say that, like, it was already said in the first slide, in the previous slide rather, like, if you make people happy, it means more people should buy your product. So a win, it's still a win if you indeed you make people happy.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Another one?
Okay, yeah. So from what I'm getting here, I think what I'm learning is that we need to strike a balance between meeting the needs of the people and also making a profit. Yes, as I said, that the business wins when the people smile. Sometimes entrepreneurs, they are so obsessed with making much profit at the expense of the people. There's some products people have to buy no matter what. They have to buy those products. So sometimes maybe they overcharge the prices. Maybe the packaging does not reflect, but maybe the needs of the people. Sometimes the packaging, I think, is done that maybe most people cannot afford in terms of quantities. So in that way, I think maybe sometimes people might be digging deep in their pockets to get the product. So the entrepreneur would make a profit, but they even smiling. So I think that would be not okay. But at the same time, for you to be continually able to be meeting the needs of the people, you also need to make a profit, which also can be invested again to meet the needs of the customers tomorrow. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Anyone with a comment?
Yeah.
Yes.
For me, takeaway for me is that you don't need to like produce a fancy product, but it has to be a product that is solving a people's problem. That's what I'm taking away from this. So the center should be the people, not the product itself.
That's why
I believe
and what you have just said. Come again. Yes, continue.
okay, so because what I was thinking at first was like developing having a product, because my product was just having 2 ingredients only. But now with what you're saying, I have to be looking at the people who are to be the consumers. Are they going to afford it? Are they going to be satisfied when they consume it, so that they will be coming and the like? So at the center of the business should be the people, not the product itself. I'm taking out this. Yes.
Amen.
Um,
Look at me, I'm
just to
saying
add,
amen. Okay, continue. Yes.
just to add on what he has said, again in business we have to be honest with whatever business we're doing, because we're dealing with people, and then we have to be honest by addressing what is the problem in the community, what is an emerging issue in the community, and how can I address it, and making sure that the product we're developing is really addressing that, and we're being
Hello. You hear me?
hello.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Okay. All right. Have you finished your comment? I think you were cut.
Yes, I'm done. Yes. The
Okay,
main
fine.
point is you have to be honest with your business. Yeah.
Wonderful. Magosana, I want us to reflect on whatever product jatumaika group batch. Are we honest enough that tikupangira anthu zimene zija? Anthu agula zimene zija agule ndi ndani? I want us to go back to the drawing table. Tikupangira ndani? Ambiri timayamba ndi from production side, not from marketing side. I want us to tikamapanga ma business, tikamapanga ma products athu, we should start with anthu akufuna chani. Okay. So, because of time, I want us to look at now the customer. In a business, you must learn to build what is called buyer persona, to be able to define or to be able to come up with what is called a customer profile. Kuyankha, mukuona kose kuti product sitinayambe papa kuipanga. Sitinayambe. Umudziwa kai customer wako. Ndindani buyer persona. So a buyer persona, listen to this, is a research-based profile that depicts a target customer. How many of us have done that? To first of all, to do kupanga research, and research ithandize kukhala ndi profile ya customer, kumpanga define customer ni ndani, amafuna chani, customer amafuna chani, amafuna chani customer. Buyer personas describe who your ideal customers are, what their days are like, the challenges they face, and how they make decisions. Building buyer persona helps to ensure that all activities involved in acquiring and serving customers are targeted or tailored to the targeted buyer's needs. And every other market strategy, branding, product, must depend on the personas each business builds. Building buyer persona helps you serve a customer better. I want us, when we are developing, designing our product, let it come out of our knowledge of the buyer persona. A research-based profile that depicts a target customer and what their needs are. Knowing how their days go by. Knowing why they'll buy our product. Ndikuzeni kuchidziwa ichichi chitithandiza even many product yathu izoonekera. Tilimoze many product yathu izoonekera kakomedwe ka product yathu kazikhala kotani. Because product imene kupanga target ana ang'ono, phala limene kupanga target ana ang'ono silingamakome chimodzimodzi ndi mmene lingamaonekere olingamakomere limene kupanga target ma teenagers. Phala limene kupangira ana amene apita ku boarding ya ku secondary school, ma teenagers, silingafanane ndi ma toddlers. Paine kukhala kusiyana. But for you to know kuti design ya product yanga ikhalima kuti makusana, you must build, you must know buyer persona. And how do you build buyer persona? First of all, you must collect what is called quantitative data, the demographic data of your target customer. Amakhala kuti munthu. Mukuziwa kuti product yomweyo ya kumpangira munthu amene makhala kulilongo ku area 43. Yomweyo wicha ndi tuphala ukupangira munthu amene akukhala kwa akauma. Madera wandofana ndo amene makhala kulilongo muwaza manja amene kulina. Ndoyandikana. My question to you is, do you feel kuti ma product opita kwa anthu awiri osewa ndi anthu inde akhala ofanana? Let's discuss. Especially those who know madera awiri amene chula. Kwa akauma area 43. Let's discuss, colleagues. My product akhala ofanana?
No, they can't be the same.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Despite that I'm not familiar with the places, but the way I've mentioned Area 43 and Kauma, I'm suggesting Kauma is the rural, while Area 43 is, I know that it's in town.
Yes, zone.
So I'm thinking the products won't be the same because these people value things differently. And again, their economic status is also different.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So
The product
go ahead.
a product in Area 43, it has to have much quality from the appearance itself and even the quantity size. And again, it's going to have a lot of price on it. While the product in the Lulu place, it is going to be, of course, of quality, yes, but then addressing the people, Lulu people, they have to, the product is going to be, it's going to perceive who they are as well, and even cheaper.
Yeah, so you see, there are things to consider tikamapanga ma-product ake. Tikugulisa ndani amakhala kuti, ali ndi zaka zingati, what's their income, sometimes even status, job title, ndi chani. So that's quantitative aspect. But not only that, there is also another thing that you need to consider. The psychographic information of your company. What are their personal goals? There are some who buy a product, a food product, because alindi ma healthy goals. Ena afuna kupanga slim pangono, lose weight, Kapangidwe ka product inde uchokera kusoya. Kuma kapangidwe ka product imene anthu ake wapanga target afuna zipanga lose weight. Ndikuwasiyana ndi kamene afuna kuti ipita kwa ana amene ayenera kupanga gain weight. What challenges are people facing? Can also assist you. Answering that question can assist you in designing your product. Okay, what are their hobbies and interests? I always give an example of drink your Sprite. Mukuziwa kuti drink your Sprite, even advertising model, anaipanga to suit a certain hobby. What is that hobby? Amakondonetsa chani za Sprite, if you know.
Sports.
Which kind of sports in particular? Football?
I don't know. It must be football. I don't know.
Basketball. Basketball. So anyamata ovalira matrauza mayo choncho. They like to associate with that product. Inapangidwa choncho. So you can design a product kupanga target anthu amene amakonda zina zake. Pamene aliyesa kungonena kuti phala. Uta kupanga product yopanga target ana mabody. Yonena kuti ata sayeneraso kuphika ya. Azingothira madzi kutakasa wakuta nutritious and healthy. Tilimozi kaya. So people whom you are targeting should be the ones to lead or to dictate what kind of product you must have. What are the elements that must be in that product? Moti tikamaza panga pitch my ideas. Tiyenera kuzipanga justify why tikupanga product imene. Who are we targeting? And why are we targeting those people? Are we together?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Wonderful. Wonderful. This is the conversation I really wanted us to have today. This is the conversation I really wanted us to have today. To say, mukamapanga product yanu, munapanga consider anthu. Matilda Ndovi, matengapo chani lero lesson discussion yale. And how will it help you in business ya? Matilda? Okay, Sam Benedicto.
May I ask a question before you go?
No? Hello?
Okay, yeah, we'll take the
Sam
question.
Benedicto.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay. I think today I've learned a few things. Firstly, on the marketing. That we build our product looking at who is going to buy the product. And you also highlighted on how marketing and the innovations are key to producing money. And everything is a cost. I've looked into my business, and I've seen how it is according to what Drake has said, because everything is costly. You incur the cost, and while the innovations and the marketing is what gives you money. And also on who are we targeting? The persona. You said the demographic features or quantitative things to a buyer, like looking at the location where he lives, the age range of the person, the income levels of the persona, as well as the status, and why are we targeting such group, and what are the goals of the customer, and who are they, and you should also look at why are you targeting the takeaways we have taken from this session. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Any other thoughts? Matilda, go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah. Ngakhale nabanga join mochedwa komano zomwe ndatengapo ndisonena kuti business yathu izikhala ndi ma targeted customer, as one of my colleague wanena.
Okay. All right, fine. Thank you so much. Another one. Gordon.
Yeah, for me, I think today, lero ndekuti after this meeting, I will put my product aside and think of the people. Okay, because basically I was designing the idea was to save the rural people, so I have to align to, is the product really a good fit to such type of people? Yeah, so that's what I've gotten from this meeting today. So eye-opening. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, Harris.
Okay, thank you, sir. For me, what I've gotten from the session today is that we need to be focusing on the people in terms of the products that we're making, because it's so easy sometimes to forget the people and be consumed with your product. So for me, it will help me, especially as I'm applying to my product in terms of packaging, so that because I think for me, as I said, that maybe the needs of people in Kauma and 43 might be different. So I think I'll think about in terms of how do I package my product to make sure that the target group that I'm targeting should be met in meeting their needs. So I think that's very helpful for me, and also not only that, but also in terms of preservation and the like the features of the product. How do I meet the needs of the people that I'm serving? So thank you, sir. I think that was a very wonderful session. Thank you.
Wonderful. Chigomezo, Kaila.
A lot has already been said, but from today's session, I'm really taking this message that I have to think of my project. Is it beneficial to the community? Is it addressing any issue? And if it is addressing any issue, and if my project honest enough to the people who are going to be consuming it, and I have to think of in that area.
Wonderful, wonderful. James Kasalika.
Today's lesson has helped me to understand how my project will solve the problems of people in terms, and I have also learned about market segmentation. Will be solve the problems of adults, the young people, RC.
Right. Let's have final thoughts. Chikondi Nkoma.
Okay, so today I have learned that I should check if my product is for, I should check the type of people that my product is going to suit. And I should also make it more innovative as the market is very competitive. I should find ways to make it more innovative and market it so I can make profits from it.
Wonderful. Anyone with a comment? Anyone with a comment?
All right, blessings. So I've learned a lot, and one of the things that I've learned is about human resource. So I understand that we work with people, and most of the times the investors we look much the health of the business without considering much the health and livelihood of the people that we are using to bring us the product that we intend to produce. So as we engage and also invest in the people that we are employing, they will have that zeal of working so hard to achieve our goals.
Okay.
And also,
Blessings. Because of time, I'm seeing the time is not allowing us.
all right. Thank you so much. So let's stop there.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so colleagues, this marks the end of today's session. Here is our assignment. I want, we have taken note of everybody who has attended here. We want you to write a comment on what you have learned and how you apply it. Start now. The group is open. Please engage. Share what you have learned, and then we'll see you on Monday. Thank you so much. Have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.